So you have decided that the statues commemorating historic figures that participated in the Confederacy during the Civil War are offensive and they must come down. You have no plans to put that to a vote to let local municipalities and communities in which these statues stand make the decision as to whether they should stay or go. That's very Gestapo of you. Now, I'm not sure why you waited till now to decide that you were offended by them. Actually, I do know why. I'm simply building a case here, so bear with me. It does puzzle me, though, as to why those statues never seemed to trigger you when Barack Obama was in the White House for 8 years. I mean, if you've been carrying the burden of this offense for so long, why didn't you speak up when Barry was the chief executive of the land? But anywho, you're offended. I get it. Well, let me tell you what offends me. I'm sure you're open to equality, right? I mean, that is what you say you're after. So let me share my burden. And it's not what you think, okay? I consider myself a Christian. Now, as a Christian, I find deep offense in the government funding of the arts that is consistently paid for so-called works of art that are clearly deviant. Now, you remember, for example, when the leftists defended a so-called piece of art that they called The Piss Christ by Andres Serrano. Surely you remember this award-winning piece that had a crucifix with the image of Jesus submerged in a vat of urine and was sponsored by the National Endowment for the Arts. That's a government agency, by the way. And in 2012, there were religious groups that asked Barack Obama to denounce the Piss Christ, and he didn't do it because it was so-called art that was supported by his political pals. Now, granted, he did denounce the anti-Islamic film Innocence of Muslims, but that's another story. Now, I could list other pieces of arts which you've defended over the years that I find offensive, such as the Holy Virgin Mary that was created by Chris O'Feely, which mixed paint, glitter, elephant dung, and pornographic images to depict the Virgin Mary. Rudy Giuliani was the mayor of New York at the time when it came out, and he called it sick. Now, art enthusiasts, they called it nuanced, as the dung was set against a background of glitter and paint. So yes, you can shit on a canvas and then add glitter to make it art. You just have to see the nuance. Oh, you say, who cares if Christians are offended? They aren't oppressed like those who were so oppressed by Robert E. Lee. Now, only a mere 215 million Christians around the world face some level of persecution in 2016, with the trend only getting worse. Each month, more than 300 Christians are killed for their faith, and approximately 200 churches are destroyed. So yeah, I'm a little offended by the art you choose to defend. So now, using your logic, I think the simplest thing to do for all of us is that we just simply start calling these Confederate statues art. Can't get offended by art. Hopefully you can see the nuance in that. And I'm sure you're after equality. Love y'all. God bless. Think about it.